Good afternoon, everyone. HPO here. Happy Sunday to you. I think today is the 5th of May, 2024. So, I had a few things to do. I had to repair a gadget recently, and I called the guys who could repair it to check on what they could do. And some guy looked at it and said it's a major repair, so I have to replace a major thing. But I was kind of reluctant. I was just nearly sure that it wasn't right, so I was pulling and trying to inquire, pushing him to look at, okay, instead of replacing it, can we repair? Can you just find a way? Let's see what you can do. Now this equipment is extremely costly. So if you say something is extremely costly and you want to repair any tool out of it, now it's so easy for the mind of the repairer to look at the value of the old equipment instead of looking at the tool he wants to repair, looking at the cost of the tool. So he's going to place the cost of that tool beside the whole. It's like you want to repair a car and they say the alternator needs to be repaired. So he looks at the car and says, oh, the car is worth 20 million, and because it's worth 20 million, the alternator should cost you 1 million. Alternator anywhere shouldn't be, even if you're buying a brand new one, maybe 150 or 200,000 naira. So just picture that. But because it feels so, the cost of the equipment, and things are expensive. Nigerians, we always find a reason. Yes, Nigerians, we always find a reason to say, oh, this is the reason it's costly and all that. So I was reluctant until eventually I sought a second opinion. And so the second opinion came around, and while they are two looking at the whole thing, the second opinion said, listen, there's nothing wrong with this major tool that this guy said you were going to change. There's nothing wrong with it. We have boosted it and realized that it's working. It's in perfect condition. But what you need to change is just a panel. Just a panel. The panel had fuses, those things. The panel, those little stuff. So, how much are you going to repair that? They said, sir, it's 30,000 naira. I'm quoting figures now. It's 30,000 naira. It's as small like that. The panel is just that. The whole equipment itself. This is second opinion. The whole equipment itself is extremely costly. This is the amount. So it should be, it's just trying to picture proportionately, if it's so expensive, then repairing this fuse should be 30,000 naira. So I retrieved it from him and said, you know what, I'm going to see to it myself. I know a bit of this thing. So I got into the repairer's place by myself. And at the end of the day, they needed to repair maybe about 3 capacitor, few blah blah blah, all those things, about 3 or 4 or 5 of them. Everything came to 8,000 naira. Everything came to 8,000 naira. I pleaded with this other guy that would just come like this. Said no, last. I've done it for somebody recently. That's the last. I did it for somebody recently. That's the last price. This brings me to us as Nigerians. I titled this the hypocrisy of being a Nigerian. We like to be wrong and blame that our wrong on whoever we feel is in power or whoever we think is government, even though we don't realize all the time that the real meaning of government is everybody together. So we like to blame it on elsewhere. You are wrong by being not just gluttonous, but by being a cheat. And you blame it on the economy. That's been hypocrite. Your road is bad. The guy who's meant to repair your road, your local government chairman or even councillor, knows that if he doesn't repair it, you will blame that bad road on the federal government, most likely. Your state government are earning resources from the federal government to repair and to take care of each of their states. When they withhold those monies, they know that you blame it on the federal government. We always find someone else to blame. We never look inwards to say, no, let it be me who makes a change. You see, the Nigeria you want to see must start from your corner, must start from you. What you really want to see in the country, the kind of leadership you want to see. Lead from your own home, lead from your business, lead from among your friends. Let's see the kind of leadership you're really looking out for. If not, please stop being a hypocrite. Stop blaming your faults and your wrongness and your badness and your bad manners and your gluttony on somebody else. If your family member goes to work for the government, you know what they're earning. You know what value they should have. If they're earning more than that, ask questions. Ask questions. Oga, we know what you're meant to be earning. You're buying Mercedes Benz. You're buying. When are we going to stop being a wrong nation if we don't take it from each of us and from our places? Have a very good day. God bless you.